Most clinic websites don't underperform because of design, they underperform because of messaging, structure, and clarity. What LLMs like ChatGPT allow you to do is to review your site quickly from multiple perspectives and identify what's not working. It's not uncommon for clinic owners either to write their website copy once or outsource it and then rarely revisit it. I remember speaking at an aesthetic conference in 2013 where I used an example of what I considered to be poor website copy from a high-profile plastic surgeon-led clinic to illustrate this point. Here is the copy taken from their Botox page in 2013. Some of it is factually inaccurate and some of it is simply just not relevant to what clients are looking for. Here's a screenshot of the site as it stands this week. And as you can see, although they've changed the design, very little has changed in terms of the copy in over a decade. And in my view, it is not written in a way that effectively engages potential clients or patients or supports search visibility. An LLM can look at your website as if it were different people at the same time. It can assess your site as a potential patient or client, a conversion expert, and an SEO consultant. That combination is difficult to replicate manually, and it's also where most of the value comes from. Most clinic websites tend to have the same issues. The messaging can be generic, trust signals are either weak or hidden, calls to action are unclear, and important questions are not answered. This is not usually because clinic owners don't care, it's because they're just too close to their own business. One of the most common problems is vague or generic language. Phrases like advanced treatments or tailored solutions don't mean much to a potential patient or client. An LLM can rewrite this into clearer, client-focused messaging that speaks to outcomes, concerns, and expectations. This alone can significantly improve how a website connects with potential clients. Your homepage has a very simple job. Within a few seconds, it should answer 4 questions. What do you do? Who is it for? Why should I trust you? And what should I do next? An LLM can assess whether those answers are obvious or missing and suggest how to improve the structure. Many clinic websites make it too hard for patients or clients to take the next step. The calls to action are either unclear, too passive, or not visible enough. An LLM will highlight where you need stronger and more consistent prompts to book, inquire, or get in touch. Small changes here can have a direct impact on conversions. In aesthetics, trust is critical. Clients are looking for reassurance, credentials, reviews, before and after images, and clear explanations. An LLM can identify where your website feels generic or where credibility is not being communicated strongly enough. This is often one of the highest impact improvements. Most treatment pages are just not comprehensive enough. They often describe the treatment, but not what the client actually wants to know. An LLM can suggest adding who the treatment is for, expected results, downtime risks, and FAQs. This turns a basic page into a much more useful and persuasive client resource. Generating FAQs is one of the simplest wins. LLMs are very good at identifying the questions clients are likely to ask. Adding these FAQs improves both client experience and your visibility in search. It also reduces hesitation during the decision-making process. An LLM can also highlight what your website is not covering. This might include missing pages, weak headings, or gaps in your content strategy. It helps you move from a static website to something that grows over time and captures more search traffic. If you haven't reviewed your website copy in a while, the process of using an LLM to help you is straightforward. You take a page from your website, paste it into an LLM, and ask it to review it from specific perspectives. Then you use those insights to refine key sections, not rewrite everything at once. This makes it practical and repeatable. The quality of the output depends on how you ask. If you give the LLM a clear role and specific criteria like reviewing messaging, trust, and conversion, the feedback becomes much more useful. This is where most people go wrong. Better prompts produce better outcomes. And here's an example of another prompt where the LLM is acting as a prospective patient or client visiting your clinic website for the first time. But remember, LLMs are not a replacement for your judgment, so don't just copy and paste whatever it suggests. They are, however, a very effective way to identify blind spots and improve your website quickly. Used properly, they help you think better, structure your content more clearly, and ultimately create a website that performs far more effectively.